Right, before I show you the results, because that's what you're here for, I want to show you what this AI is capable of and how it was leveraged to achieve the results you saw on the thumbnail and title, right? The articles you see here, right, I'm going to show you in a second right here, if I'm able to open this, were generated using AI. So all the things you see here, from the in-article images to the interactive table of contents, right, to the proper article structure with in-article images, right, in-article bullets, tables, quotes, internal links, external links, more in-article images, in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about. This is an article about dog grooming, with of course a relevant video about that. Internal links, links linking out to other blog posts on this site, right? Maybe your homepage, maybe your contacts page. Also external links linking out to authoritative sources. All this right here was done by leveraging AI. I can just take these articles and click publish to my site one by one, or I can just click here and publish all three to my integration. Now, if I want to give it a step further, I can just create an autoblog right here, new autoblog, and set it up so the AI, right, is generating however many articles I want, and publishing them to my site every month, weekday, 12 or 6 hours. So essentially what you're doing is you're connecting the AI with your site. This is your website right here, and it's generating plus publishing content every single, in this case, day, 40 posts every single day, right? But you can play around with the frequency. Most people just do 5 a week, Monday through Friday. And every single one of these articles, right, as you saw before, is going to have, that's an article right here, and a featured image, right, and a table of contents, proper content structuring with in-article images, right, that are relevant to what the content is about, in-article videos, again, that are relevant to what the content is about, and none of these are placed randomly, right? If the article is about dog grooming and the video is about grooming their paws, right, this video will be included in a paragraph that specifically talks about paws. So now the list is random. Bullets, tables, quotes, internal links. So these articles will be interlinking between each other in a way that makes sense, right? If this article talks about dogs or dog grooming, it will link out to an article that talks about something related to dogs. It won't link out to an article about motorcycles. So all these are relevant. External links. So, and again, internal links first linking out to the blog post of your, more internal links linking out to your homepage, maybe to your contacts page, right? External links, for example, let's say this is an article about finance. External links linking out to Investopedia, right? Linking out to Wikipedia, maybe Bloomberg, maybe TechCrunch. So all these authoritative sources in your niche. And again, none of this is random. If this paragraph talks about stocks, right, it will link out to an article that talks about stocks, right? None of this is done randomly. And the best way to show you this is for you to test it out, and I'll leave a link for this in the description, right? Again, all this done with AI. And if you want to take it a step further, so that's generating, then publishing, you can even set it up so it automatically indexes the content in Google. So you go here to indexers, add a new indexer right here, connect to Google Search Console, and we will automatically publish and try and index your content in Google. Now, if you want to even take it a step even further, it also does the keyword research for you. So if you go here to keyword research down here, keyword monitors, just add in your site, right? Add the site, add the country, add the language, and we will give you a list of keywords, right? Which you can target, and we will give you the difficulty, so the quote unquote SEO difficulty, so how easy they're to rank for, and their search volume. So you can skim through these, and you can have the AI generate content based on these keywords. Right? If you go here, which I'll go in a second, actually I go now, generate articles, right? You can go here to, this is essentially the input, right? You give all this input to the AI, and the better the input, right, you give to the AI, the better the output, right? So this is where you choose if you want videos, images, links, all this. But in the first tab right here, you can choose the keyword monitor. So it's going to take the keywords from your keyword research, keyword monitors, and generate content based on those keywords. Now, if you don't even take it a step further, so as of now, you know it does keyword research, does content generation, content publishing, and content indexing. It also does, once the content is published, content syndication to your social media platforms. If you go here to social media, you can connect any new social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and a bunch more, so that once an article is published to your blog, it's automatically syndicated to all your brand's social media platforms. Super, super powerful. And this is the power of AI. I have here a diagram if you want to watch it, right? This is the diagram. Journalist AI connects to your site, automatically publishes the articles, feature-rich articles with internal links, external links, images, bullets, tables, quotes, videos, all this, and then it syndicates them to your social media platforms. All of this 100% automated. By the way, this is a case study from this fintech startup, right? Their growth, all this was done with AI. I'll leave this in the description if you want to check it out. But this is essentially a case study on how they did it. Yeah, this is the power of this AI. There's a couple of more features here, like the build links features, pretty nice. I have a video solely on this. Essentially, if you click this, you select any site on your it's in Portuguese, sorry, that's connected with the AI. If you go here, you can connect any type of site, right? New integration, I can connect my WordPress site, I can connect my Shopify web store or blog, my Ghost, Wix, websites, Blogger, or even Zapier or an external API. So once the site is connected, you can go here to the build links feature, connect your site, right? And we will pull in every single article, right, that's on your site, that's been posted since forever, right? And we will give you, our AI will suggest, we'll read through the articles and we'll suggest the best place to add links since. For example, let's say you have an article posted in 2022, right? Last year or 2 years ago, right? And you want to update it. The AI will read through your article and find the best places to add links to update the old content. So essentially, you can update old content with this feature. Pretty powerful, but again, you're here for the results, so that's what I'm going to show you right now. But before that, I'm going to show you how this works, right? You generate articles tab. This is where you generate your articles, right? And again, like I said before, the better the input, right? That's why we give you all these things right here, the better the output. So starting from the bottom, right, or actually starting from real bottom, how many articles do you want to generate? Let's say 300, right? Now, do you want videos in your articles? If so, just enable this. And we'll write your article, read through it, then go on YouTube and find, okay, what's the most relevant video we can add and place in this article? And we'll place it in the article in the place that makes sense. So you can automate this with this, or if you want to just use your own videos, you can just add them here, one per line, and we'll do it for you. Now, images. Do we want images? Sure. What type of images? Stock photos, Google images, custom images, so your own brand's images, or you want to use AI-based images. If you do choose AI images, you can just click here and select the prompt, right? Do you want them to be hyper-realistic, illustrative, black and white, Simpson-like? You can play around with this. You can give it prompts to play around with this. Do you want featured images? That's the images on the top. Do you want in-article images? Of course we do, so just enable this, right? Then, external linking, right? This is the links that your article, right, links out to external sources. So again, if it's an article about finance, linking out to Bloomberg, TechCrunch, all these authority publications in your niche. So external linking, if you want to just enable this, and we'll scrape the internet for relevant articles in your niche and language. Now, there's a bunch of more advanced options right here, which I won't cover, but just know that if you want to be a bit more advanced, if, for example, you don't want to link out to your competitors, you can with these advanced options. If you want to know a bit more about this, check the other videos on this channel. Internal linking, right? These are the links. I'm going to add my sitemap right here to show you, right? Test and preview, right? These are links that will link out, right, to internal pages on your site. So again, if we write an article, right, it's about dogs or dog grooming or dog spa or dog daycare, right? It will have links, internal links sprinkled throughout the article, linking out, right, to internal pages. In this case, these are the pages that are on your sitemap automatically to these pages. Again, in a way that makes sense. For example, this article is about the dog spa, right? If this link links out to the dog spa article, we'll make sure that this paragraph and the sentence and the anchor text, which is a little text link you click to go to the dog spa article, all of this is relevant to where we're linking out to. And it all makes sense according to the whole context of the article. So again, none of this is done randomly. There's a couple of more advanced features here if you want to try it out, like link density and a bunch more, but I won't dive too deep into this, right? Structure. Here's where you can set a call to action. So we'll add at the bottom of your article, right, a section. For example, let's say this is a Shopify store that sells gardening supplies. And this article is about the best gardening supplies for newcomers, right? Down here, if you put in here your Shopify store URL or a certain product, we will add a custom H3, so a header, to your articles with a call to action to this URL. So we'll add an extra paragraph that summarizes all the article that was written and then adds a call to action. For example, in this case, if it is a gardening based site, we'll say, okay, now you've read through all this, here are some supplies, right? You can start buying to start your gardening journey. We'll link out your Shopify store. So again, we'll add a custom call to action. It's pretty powerful. This works not just for e-commerce, for physical products, it also works for service. For example, if you're a plastic surgeon or a plumber, we'll add at the bottom of the article a link to your contacts page, your booking page, right? Then, formatting. Up here, this is where you can disable all these things, bold words, tables, quotes. Knowledge is where you can connect the AI to the web, so the content that's produced is up to date. Brands, it is a very powerful feature. What it does, essentially, you can set up a brand by clicking here, right? A brand, as you know, is essentially a conglomerate of assets. An asset being your website, right? Could even be your LinkedIn page, could be your Twitter, could be your Facebooks, or all your socials, could even be some text documents, some audio documents, right? All these are brand assets. And what you're doing when you're connecting this AI with your brand is you're teaching the AI. So the AI will know as much as you do, you being the owner and founder of the brand, as you. So it's able to produce non-generic AI content, right? So non-blend AI content. So that's brand tailored, using your brand's mannerisms, your brand's tone of voice, even your brand's images. So essentially, is a very powerful way to produce, again, non-blend, brand tailored content. So you can do this by selecting a brand here. If you don't have one, just click here and create a new one, right? Then content. This is where you can select the language. You can select from over 150 different languages, which is pretty powerful. Again, if you're targeting the international markets, which usually are underserved, right? There's not a lot of content in all these languages. You can leverage this AI to produce content in those languages. A lot of e-commerce brand owners, Shopify owners, have stores that sell all across Europe, and different countries in Europe, of course, speak different languages. So they have their blog, right? .com/English, right? They have the English blog. Damn it. Then /PT, they have the Portuguese blog. Then /ES, they have the Spanish blog. And they're able to target all these markets and target all these customers and then funnel them through their Shopify store to buy their products. And as you know, you can have auto blogs, like I showed you before. And these auto blogs, you can have multiple ones, right? You can have an auto blog for your same brand producing Spanish articles, like 10 every single week, right? You can have one for the Italian market producing 20 articles every 12 hours. So you can have all these multiple auto blogs for the same brand running for different languages, capturing all these markets. So super, super powerful. And finally, you can select the target countries, very, very important. You can change the creativity levels if you want to be more original or more factual. You can play around with this. It will depend, on how you want your brand to be perceived, how you want your brand to come across. You can change the tone of voice, change your point of view, right? You can play around with all this. If you want an in-depth tutorial, there's a video on the channel diving deep into all these features one by one, how you use them, how to leverage them in all their use cases. So I'll make sure to leave a link in the description down below for you to see it. And finally, the base, right? This is where you choose your generation mode. You can generate content based on the description, generate content based on titles, based on keywords, or as I said before, based on the keywords that you selected using the keyword monitors, right? So that's it. Like 10 minutes, I was as fast as possible as I could to get you to understand the power of this AI. So one last time, you're connecting this with your site. It's doing the keyword research for you. Then it's doing the content generation. Then it's doing the content publishing. Then the content indexing. And if you want, you can also syndicate it automatically to your social media platform. So all of this done automatically for you in over 150 different languages. So you can have multiple blogs running on autopilot, right, in all these different languages, driving traffic to your brand, to your site, and make, money with it, right? That's the real power story of this AI called Journalist AI. And if you want to give it a go, just go to tryjournalist.com and it will show you, and you can try it out for free. You have a couple of articles for free, you can try it out. And if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know as well. Now, in terms of results, right, we have it here in our case studies page. At the moment, we have 3. We're going to be adding much more because we see a lot of people seeing crazy results with this. And I'll show you this one, which is for a fintech startup, right? They're targeting international markets, as I told you before, right? And I won't dive too deep into this, right? Because you can read it for yourself. I'll leave a link in the description. But what they did essentially was they did all the steps that I just showed you. Keyword research, right? And then they integrated with their CMS. They were using a custom CMS. It wasn't really WordPress or any of the ones that I showed you here. So they weren't really using any of these right here, right? It was a custom one, so they did an integration with their custom CMS. Then they started the content generation based on the prior keyword research, right? Based on the keyword research that they did using these keyword monitors, right? Then they started the content generation, automated, right? Then publishing to your site via the autoblogging feature, which is the feature right here again. You can set up the autoblog and they have an English blog, right? And they have a Portuguese blog. So it's producing content for these 2 blogs. I think it's only for this one, actually, on autopilot, again, based on the keyword research they did. And again, because the Portuguese market and oftentimes the non-English international markets are very underserved, right? There's a lot of demand and not much supply of content. They're able to rank their sites so fast. Look at this, right? It's just in a couple of months, right? Super fast for buyer intent keywords as well. I'll leave a link for this in the description so you can actually view it and read through it and exactly what they did. But that's it, right? That's the power of this AI, and that's the power of AI as a whole. AI is a new technology, and it's used as a tool to leverage growth, right? And if you're not leveraging AI, and I talk about this down here, you're going to be left behind, right? Because you have to climb all these steps one by one, right? You have to do the keyword research, then do the article writing, then go through the article and find, okay, where can I place images? Where can I place videos? Where can I place internal links, external links? All of this takes so much time. If you're leveraging AI, you skip all of this, right? That's the power of this technology. You can use Journalist AI or not. I recommend you do, but that's the power of this technology, right? You get to skip ahead of the line because it's a tool, a technology you can leverage. Think about it as a wrench, right? A wrench, a tool you can leverage to do things faster output. That's it. That's the video. Again, I'll leave a link for this in the description. Give it a go. Try it out. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know as well. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.